When you're working from a storyboard, I think of a storyboard as being very similar to a recipe. And just as a recipe starts out with usually your list of ingredients of all of the stuff that you need to assemble before you can start cooking, a storyboard starts with production notes. And that is your list of all the things that you would need to have on hand before you start shooting. Next, you move into the scenes that are contained in the storyboard. And so here the scenes are numbered usually, and you see a drawing of what's going on in the scene, or kind of the main scene within that scene. And even bad sketches are fine. It just gives you something to start with. Below the scene sketch, you have your video and your audio directions. And your video directions will give you kind of the transition, how you got to that scene. In this case, an open, because that's your first scene, or it could be a dissolve, or even more likely a cut. It will also tell you the type of shot, in this case an ELS, which stands for extreme long shot or establishing shot. In this case an LS, which is a long shot. And then a description of what's going on in that scene and how long that scene should take. In this case 5 seconds, 2 seconds here. Below that you'll have your audio directions, and it tells you what's going on with the audio. This is also where, if you have your talent speaking in that scene, you would write their lines in there. In the audio directions. And it's important to make sure that if you have talent speaking in a scene, that you've allocated enough time in the scene for them to complete their lines. And that's really the main idea for producing a storyboard. It gives you a guideline then when you get ready to go out and do your shooting day. From there, you can just continue on with the rest of your scenes. Here you've got a medium shot with the video and audio directions that go with that. Here you've got a close-up. Try to draw your scenes so that they really approximate the shots that you're wanting to get, because when you get ready to shoot, you'll often forget to get close enough. And it really is important to get good close-ups of faces if you want to have compelling video and get a sense of the drama and the emotion. You could even go more than a close-up or a CU. You can go into extreme close-up if you really want to get that expression that shows the emotion that comes from the eyes. Okay, let's see how shooting from a storyboard might work as, in this case, a rough guide if you need to kind of improvise your shooting because of the coronavirus and the shelter-in-place orders. So let's see how that works. Do you have cabin fever? I got cabin fever. So this is an establishing shot where you just take a very long shot, sometimes called an extreme long shot, to establish the setting where the action is going to take place. Oftentimes your establishing shot is still. It could even be a still picture, or it can also be a pan shot if you want to do something like that to kind of give a little bit more context to the surrounding area.
How are you? Say, what do you call 100 sheep rolling down a hill? Give up? A landslide. So, this is what we call a medium shot. I could be right in the middle, or I could be right over here for the rule of thirds, but a medium shot should be from about the waist up, with a little room above my head. Got it? Say, do you know who my favorite composer is? Bach! So this is a close-up. Close-up. Get it? You see my head, my shoulders, and a little bit of room above my head so I can stretch my hooves. That's it. Not this far away. Not this close. Right about here's a close-up. Now, I know you have a video to do, and there's a coronavirus out there, and the best way you can stay safe is social distancing. But you still have to get close-up shots. The other thing you can do is build up your immunity. Ah! But I only have eyes for you, dear. Did it? You? Oh, that's too close. I don't think the Surgeon General would approve of this. Oh, I hope you liked our video. Oh, I hope you liked our video. Hey, where are you going? I wasn't done with you. Bye. Oh, I hope you liked our video. Yes, you didn't do anything. Oh, oh. You know I'm bad, come on. And the whole world has to answer right now just to tell you once again who's bad.